What you can't see can still break your code. Extra spaces are responsible for hidden bugs every programmer hates. Hello everyone, I am Arati. Welcome to my channel. This is the 8th video of Basic Python tutorial series. In previous video, I have covered case conversion specific string functions. In this video, I will cover whitespace removal functions. These functions are useful to remove the invisible spaces or unnecessary characters in the string, which can break the code, can cause failed comparisons or incorrect data processing, and can lead to the messy outputs. So let's dive in and clean up those strings. In this video, we will go through string functions which are helpful for whitespace removal. These functions are useful for removing whitespace characters from the given string. Let's see first function in this category, that is nothing but a strip function. This function removes the spaces at the beginning and at the end of the given string. So let's see the example. So sample text contains some spaces in the beginning, then sample space text, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then again some spaces in the end. Now we have called sample text.strip function and assigned the result to a variable called as result. The output text variable is created where I have created a f string and I have purposefully added the result variable in a double quote so that we can ensure whether we have got the result where the white spaces in the beginning and the end have been removed as we are expecting in this case. So let's execute and check the result. So here you will see the result of the strip function is, and into double quotes if you see, this is the result that we have got it, that is sample text 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where we do not have any spaces in the beginning and any spaces towards the end. By default, strip function removes white spaces. However, we can specify the characters that we want to remove from the string. In the next example, sample text contains some commas, then dots, and then sample text 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again some commas and dots in the end. So when we are going to call the strip function on this sample text into double quote, we have to specify that which character you want to remove from the beginning and end of the string. So here I have specified comma and dot are the characters which I would like to remove from the string. So let's execute and check the result. So the result of the strip function is sample text 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here again we can see that all the leading and trailing comma and dots have been removed from the sample text. Next we will see the function lstrip. This function removes spaces to the left of the string. Now let's see the example. So sample text contains again some leading spaces, sample text 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again some trailing spaces. So when we are going to call lstrip function on this sample text, the output result is assigned to the variable result and we have printed this result into double quote. So let's execute and check the result here. So the result of the left strip function is sample text 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can see that trailing spaces have been retained because of we have used lstrip function, which is supposed to remove the spaces only from the left hand side of the string. Similar to strip function, we can specify the characters to be removed in lstrip function as well. So in next example, in sample text, we have comma and dot in the beginning and comma and dot in the end, and in between we have sample text 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when we are going to call lstrip function on this sample text, we will need to specify that I want to remove comma and dot from this sample text and assign the result to a variable called as result, and I have printed this result variable in double quotes so we can check the outcome of this. So the result of strip function is sample text 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again you will see the leading comma and dots have been removed and trailing comma and dots have been retained by lstrip function. Next function we will look into is rstrip. As you might have guessed it by now, that this function removes the white spaces at the right side of the given string. So in the next example, where we have sample text which again contains leading and trailing spaces, and we have a sample text 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in between. So when we are going to call our strip function on this sample text, it is supposed to remove these white spaces at the right hand side of the string. So let's execute and see the result. So here you will see that left hand side spaces or leading spaces have been retained and the spaces towards the end have been removed by the rstrip function. As we have seen in the previous cases, we can specify the characters to be removed in rstrip function as well. So in next cell, sample text again contains comma and dots, and then sample text 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as value, and then some commas and dots towards the end. And now we are going to call rstrip function, and we are going to specify that I want to remove comma and dots from this string. So now let's execute and check the result. So here you will see, as expected, rstrip function have removed the comma and dots from the right hand side of the string, and it has retained it from the left hand side of the string. So here we have covered the whitespace removal string functions.
Thanks for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who is just starting in Python. Post your feedback and questions in comment section. Keep learning. See you in the next one.